Tube stream back up. Until now. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Waynesboro threatening, down 3-1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Fix trying to fight through this inning after the leadoff error. And that misses, 1-1. One ball, one strike. Smiley flew out his only time up, and he fouls it back and fixes a pitch away from getting out of it here in the 4th. One ball, 2 strikes. The lefty looks in. He delivers. Swing and a miss. Isaac Fix strikes out the side. He does give up 1 run. 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 3 men left on base. Heck of a job there by Isaac Fix. Strasburg holds on to the lead, 3-1 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Strasburg up 3-1 again. Kyle Gutshaw with you from First Bank Park. We do apologize for the technical difficulties that we had with our streaming, our internet, that the password resets every week, and unfortunately it reset during the game here tonight. So we had to get that switched over. We do apologize. Count is 1-1 to Will Kohler. And that misses, 2-1. Kohler ahead 2-1 against Doman here in the bottom of the 4th. And he takes for a strike, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. In the dirt, 3-2. Take a look at the line score here on tonight's game to this point. Strasburg 3 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors. Waynesboro 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error. Full count, 3-2, and that is chopped foul over the dugout, off the train station, and into a little boy's possession temporarily. 3-2 again to the leadoff man, Kohler. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, right center field. That's well struck, and it's going to drop. It's bouncing off the wall, and it's going to be a leadoff double for Kohler. He came into the game 0 for 2, 0 for 3 after the strikeout in the second, but just like that, he's batting .250.
Number 19, Reese Whitty.
Leadoff double for Will Kohler. And we've got a meeting here. And the Generals are going to the bullpen. We'll tell you about the new hurler right after this. New pitcher for the Generals with a man on second and nobody out. It'll be Luke Richards. Richards will take over for Doman. Can't complete the line completely for Doman yet. Richards, the lefty, facing the lefty Woody. First pitch is low, 1-0. Luke Richards out of the University of Mary Washington from Roanoke, Virginia, 6'2", lefty, 210. He'll face Woody, O'Shaughnessy, and Vaughn. Top three in the lineup. 1-0 to Reese Woody. He's 0 for 2, and he bloops one into right. It's going to drop for a base hit. They're going to hold the runner at third, and it'll be first and third, nobody out for the Express. So Michael O'Shaughnessy, 0 for 0 tonight. 2 plate appearances, a walk, a hit by pitch, and a run scored. The lefty again facing the lefty. And he takes a breaking ball. Old Red Hammer falling in for a strike, 0-1. O'Shaughnessy looking for a big knock here. One swing could make this a 6-1 game. The 0-1. And that is hit high into the air to left center. Hustling is Ujima, and it got by him. The baseball went right through his glove. One run's going to score. A little bit of a backup on the base paths. Throw to third, and safe in there is Woody. Right through the glove of Ujima. It's going to be an error on the center fielder.
20, Logan Vaughn.
So it will be an RBI for O'Shaughnessy because the runner would have scored from third on a sac fly, but it went right through the glove. Kohler scores from third. Reese Woody all the way to third, and O'Shaughnessy to second on the E8. So again, an E8 and an RBI for Michael O'Shaughnessy. Second and third, nobody out. The score is 4-1. And here is Vaughn. Infield playing pretty much in. Shortstop's playing back. Everybody else is in. The pitch. Check swing, called strike, 0-1. Don't know what happened out there with Ujima. Don't know if he was trying to think about throwing the ball in before he actually had it in his glove. That tends to happen on ground balls sometimes up the middle with shortstop and second base. And might have just happened there too. 0-1, Vaughn. 2-run homer his last time. That is up high. That was his first long ball of the summer. Strasburg 4 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. Waynesboro 1 run, 4 hits, and 2 errors. One and one. Switch hitting catcher Vaughn. Breaking ball hit the third. That is scooped by the third baseman. Third of the plate, and he is out. Nice play over there from Smiley as he gobbled it up, threw a strike to the plate. Merrick made the tag, and out at home is Woody trying to score on the grounder to third. Nothing you can do there if you're Reese Woody.
Victor Castillo.
So 5-2 for the first out, and Vaughn reaches on the fielder's choice. Heck of a play there from the Generals. So that's the first out of the inning. Here's Castillo. He's 0 for 2 with 2 deep flyouts tonight. First time was a fly ball to left. Last time was a fly ball to right. And he takes a curveball in the dirt, 1-0. Yeah, that was tough because Smiley had to make a pick on it right around the base, and then make a perfect throw home. Woody with pretty good speed was coming home on contact, and a good play, nice tag by Merrick to hold on to the baseball. 1-0 to Castillo, and Victor takes a strike at the knees, 1-1. So 4-1 Strasburg here in the bottom of the fourth, but they're still threatening. First and second and 1 out. The lefty, Richard, sets and deals. That is just off the plate, 2-1. I think if you're Castillo here, you got to cheat fastball and try to turn and burn it. 2-1. And he hits it foul down the right field line towards the dugout, towards the bullpen. Someone will have to go get that baseball. It'll be 2-2. Sounded like you got a good piece of it off the bat, but just a ground ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Set, and the pitch. And a high fly down the left field line into foul territory, and it falls. Foul. I think it did stay in, but not enough time for Forchik to get to it. Not many of these guys were in this lineup last time for the Waynesboro Generals. I know McCoy was, Ujima was, and I think Sean Shelley was. Riley Frost may have been as well. So about half their lineup different from a month ago. Same for Strasburg. 2-2 again. And Castillo turns on it, fouls it into the dugout, and somebody goes falling down on their back. I don't know if that's a player or who it is, or a coach wearing a sweatshirt. Might be a pitcher. He landed on his rear end to avoid that one. 2-2 again to Castillo. And that hit him in the back. Breaking ball got away from him, and Castillo gets nailed, and that'll load the bases up with 1 out.
Center fielder number 31, Ben Williams.
Bases loaded, one out for Ben Williams, the center fielder. Williams 1 for 1 tonight. He has walked, stolen a base, scored a run, and singled. The pitch. Inside. That almost got a piece of him. 1-0. Numbers on the summer for Richards. 5 1/3, 5 strikeouts, and an 11.82 ERA. The southpaw now has to face the righty. And that is popped up. Shallow right. Shelley coming in. Infield fly being called. And there are 2 outs.
The left fielder, number 30, Jason Hodges.
2 outs for Jason Hodges. So bases loaded for Hodges. Strasburg, they've left plenty of men on base tonight. I think, yeah, 5 before now. Time called.
You know what you probably get one of those baseball geniuses that said,
So time is called as Merrick is out to talk to his pitcher. So here in the inning, a double, a single, an E8 on a line drive from O'Shaughnessy that went right through the glove of the center fielder, Ujima. Then a fielder's choice with the runner being thrown out at the plate, a hit by a pitch, and a pop out. 1-0 to Hodges, the pitch, and a foul back. That got the pole, 1-1. Strasburg trying to add on. They have 1 in the inning, but they have an opportunity to add even more. And the pitch. And that is up high, 2-1.
Go 3-0.
Hodges fouls it back, and the count is 2-2. Strasburg up to 6 hits here on the evening. But again, they have left 5 men on base coming into this inning. Two, big pitch. And ball 3. 3-2. All right, most exciting play in baseball. Bases loaded, 3-2 count, 2 outs. Everybody's on the move. Hodges, I don't know if you want to take that one again. 3-2, the kick and the pitch. It is fouled back into the netting, and we'll do it again at 3-2. So the excitement will have to restart here as we get ready for another 3-2 2-out delivery. Hodges 1 for 2. Bloop single back in the second and a pop out in the third. Batting here in the fourth. Richards looking for the strikeout. 3-2 again. Here it comes. It is swung on and missed. He went after ball 4. Pitch up and out of the zone. And another disappointing inning for the Express as they score 1 run. They strand 3 more men on base. They have left 8 men on base through 4 innings. They lead it 4-1 as we go to the 5th. 1-0 the count. Now 1-1 as we go to the top of the fifth in Strasburg. One pitch. That is low. Top of the lineup here for the Generals. Alexander McCoy 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. 2 balls and a strike. Fix trying to get through at least 5 here tonight. The pitch. And that is popped up foul off the end of the bat. It is 2-2.
Balls to the train station in exchange for a free stop, or if that's too long to walk, you can drop them in the dugouts. Thank you.
So that's now 61 pitches through 4+ innings for Isaac Fix. 44 strikes, 17 balls. 2-2. Swing and a ground ball. Oh my. They call a foul ball. And tough luck there for the Generals. That's a very close one, but ooh, I don't know. It's called foul, and it's still 2-2. So the count still 2-2. McCoy has to swing it again, and he takes outside 3-2. Well, Fix trying to avoid the leadoff walk. It's the last thing he wants to see. 3-2. And ball 4. It's the leadoff walk.
Jima.
So McCoy draws the walk. And I know you don't see it anymore, but I'd go with the old pitch out. The pitch. And that is line foul. One way you don't have to worry about him is if you can get a double play here. Ujima 0 for 2 with a fly out to right and a strikeout looking. So the leadoff walk, never a good thing. Never really turns out well, but throw over to first, keeping McCoy close at first. Oh, and 1 the count to Ujima. And a swing and a miss, blew the fastball right by him, and it's 0-2. Oh, and 2 now to Ujima as he's going to choke up on the baseball bat. Runner goes, the pitch is fouled away. Being told from our statistics truck that McCoy is trying to make history with some stolen bases numbers. The pitch, that's outside. I'm being told unofficially that McCoy over there at first is a stolen base away from tying the, is this team or all-time, league record all-time stolen base mark. So McCoy needs 1 more to tie and another one to break the all-time record. Juan Pierre with the record. Former big leaguer, former Harrisonburg Turk. Spent time with the Marlins, the White Sox, the Phillies, and others. 1 and 2. Runner goes, now he stops, and just outside, 2-2. 2-2 now to Ujima. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. Ujima down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight, and it's the first out here in the 5th.
Coming to the plate, the left fielder, number 21, Brayton Forchek.
It'll bring Braden Forchek to the plate. while we have a little bit of time, I will do some investigating into the numbers of McCoy. McCoy is 39 for 43 in stolen base attempts. Wow. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. It's off the glove of the second baseman. It's going to be a single. La Sala couldn't get to it. It was placed perfectly. Made a great effort to at least get the glove on it, but it'll be a single, and the Generals are going to have first and second with only one out here.
Number 44, Anthony Lamar.
Second hit of the night for Forchuk. He's on for the third time overall. It'll bring up Anthony Lamar, the DH. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out and a walk. So the Generals are fighting here, that's for sure. They're scrappy. A lot of room on the left side. Shortstop playing way up the middle. That pitch misses. Well, now it's going to be tougher for McCoy to try to steal third base. Then again, it is a righty at the plate, so he might be able to get a good enough jump to go to third. 1-0 as Fix looks for a double play ball. First baseman playing in. That's outside, 2-0. Yeah, McCoy has some pretty crazy numbers. Two and oh. And that is up and in, 3-0. Runners go, and it's ball 4. No stolen base for McCoy. And the bases are loaded with still only one out.
Fielder number 31, Sean Shelley.
And Express need to be careful here. A double could cause trouble. And that, don't know if this is just another meeting or if this could be it for Fix. That's going to be it for Fix. Isaac Fix is going to depart here as he's unable to get through 5 here tonight. And we'll leave this game tonight receiving a no decision. So we are going to go to the bullpen. Express bringing a new arm out. We'll tell you about him right after this. New pitcher is Max Cool. And Cool out of James Madison University throws a strike to Sean Shelley, the right fielder. 0-1 the count. Big spot here. Bases loaded and only one out in a 4-1 game. Swing and a miss. He throws the changeup. Oh, and 2 the count. The lefty Cool against the righty Shelley. He's way ahead. 0-2. Oh my, almost hit him. 1-2. Cool's numbers on the summer: 24 2/3, 38 strikeouts, and a 5.11 ERA. His ERA had not been that high. I don't know. I can't remember if he got touched up a couple of times recently or not, but very good strikeout numbers, as you can tell there. 1-2, the pitch. Change up in the dirt. Ball gets away, but runner can't move up. Bases are going to remain loaded. 2-2 the count. Strasburg coming into this game 26-16, half a game out of first place in the standings. Waynesboro 11-30, 15 games out of first. 2-2 from Cool. He delivers, and it is low. 3-2. All three runners on base are Isaac Fix's responsibility. Walk, strikeout, single, and walk here in the inning. 3-2. Cool looking for a strikeout pitch. 3-2 is a ground ball to short. Kohler to second for one. Back to first. Not in time. As he beats it out, they do get an out on the play. It's 4-2. As the Generals are a run closer after the leadoff walk. So now we've got a discussion here. I don't know if they're going to try to say that is he going to try to say he slid into him?
New York says he was out.
So a discussion here, and obviously nothing's going to change, so it's going to be a 4-2 game.
Shortstop, number 41, Riley Frost.
So 4-2 now. As McCoy scores, Forchick up to third, Lamar out on the fielder's choice, but Shelley picking up the RBI on the ground out. All right, here's Frost. Riley Frost 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI along with a ground out. 4-2 here in the top of the fifth. Cool looked like he might have gotten his double play ball, but they just couldn't turn it up the middle. That is low, 1-0. So that run that scored charged to the line of Isaac Fix. Breaking ball misses. 2-0. That is the first earned run of the night charged to Fix. The other one was unearned. All right, dangerous count here for Cool. 2-0. Frost, and a good count. And it's up high, 3-0. On deck is Alex Miller. He's 0 for 2, reached on an error and struck out looking. These are the moments that Strasburg need to get out of the spots. 3-0, and that's ball 4. 4-pitch walk. And the bases are once again loaded.
Second baseman, number 2, Alex Miller.
It'll bring Alex Miller to the plate. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And he takes a strike. Bottom of the zone, 0-1. Extended bottom, but. Oh, 1 misses high, 1-1. Generals battling. Both teams have scored a run in their last inning, 1-1. That is a called strike, 1-2. All right, is Cool going to go with his changeup here, or is he going to try to elevate? One, two, and a swing and a foul tip into the glove. Miller was absolutely fooled there as he goes down swinging, and the half inning is over. Well, Waynesboro scores a run as they get the run back that they surrendered in the bottom of the inning. Strasburg leads at 4-2 as we go to the bottom of the fifth. The Express trying to quit leaving guys on base. They've left 8 on base through 4.
It's got lots of listeners.
Four to 2 Express. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Kyle Gutschall with you from First Bank Park. It'll be Anthony LaSala, Jerry Barnes, and Will Kohler due up here in the bottom of the inning. As Luke Richards remains on the mound, first pitch is a strike. Strasburg and Waynesboro have both left 8 men on base each. Not good. LaSala takes outside. Anthony 1 for 2 tonight with a base hit and a strikeout looking. One. And that is in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike now. Scores around the Valley League here tonight. Bottom of the second, Woodstock continues to play great. They're up 4-0 on Woodstock. Excuse me, Woodstock 4-0. Hold on, 2-1. That's up high. Bottom of the second, Woodstock leads Front Royal 4-0. Woodstock continues to play great baseball. Bottom of the third, Newmarket leads Covington 3-0. Percival and Culpeper scoreless in the bottom of the second. Harrisonburg and Stanton are in the pregame 3-1. And that is a blooper. Center field, it's going to be caught. 3-1 count, and he got jammed and is the first out here in the fifth.
First baseman, number 28, Jerry Barnes.
Here's Jerry Barnes, the first baseman. Barnes is 0 for 1 tonight with a walk and a strikeout. And that's a strike. Oh, 1 swung on and driven, but foul to the left side and out of play. 0-2. So 0-2 the count to Jerry Barnes as he faces the lefty here. 0-2. And a foul ball. Barnes has number 27 on his helmet. I'm assuming that's his college helmet, and he's wearing number 28 here.
All foul balls to the train station and pick up your free spot when you turn it in.
0-2 again to Barnes. Breaking ball, grounded to third. Scooped up by Smiley. Throw to first is in time. And there are 2 outs.
The shortstop, number 4, Will Kohler.
Here's Will Kohler, the shortstop, doubled and scored his last time up back in the 4th inning. I'll give credit to Luke Richards. He's come in and done a good job in relief so far for the Generals. That's a strike called, 0-1. Oh-1 to Kohler. And a pop-up center field. And again, making the catch is Miller. Similar swing to La Sala. Play is made in a 1-2-3 inning as the Express don't leave any on base this inning as they go down in order. We are through 5 tonight and on to the 6th. Strasburg holding a 4-2 lead. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Express lead at 4-2 over Waynesboro. And the pitch is fouled off. It is 0-1. Strasburg 4 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. Waynesboro 2 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors. Cools 0-1. Swing and another foul away. It is 0-2. And that is a ground ball to short. Kohler waits back on it a little bit. He throws to first just in time. And there is 1 up and 1 down here in the 6th inning as Merrick, the catcher, retired for the 2nd time tonight.
Third baseman, number 25, Max Smiley.
Here's Max Smiley, the third baseman. Smiley 0 for 2 with a fly out to right and a strikeout swinging. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him out in front of a changeup. 0-1.
Yeah, his defensive metrics are like almost 1.5.
The lefty kicks and delivers, and that is fouled away, out of play, 0-2. Cool, way ahead. 0-2, fouled away again. And just missing up high as Smiley takes it for a ball. Smiley didn't bat in the first or the second, but then he batted in the third and the fourth. Bats here in the sixth with one out, nobody on. Max Cool delivers. It's a ground ball to short in the hole and off the glove. It'll be an infield single for Smiley as Kohler
Baseman number 34, Alexander McCoy.
made an effort. Wouldn't have had a shot at first, though. Pretty good speed there from Smiley as he beats it out. And for the Generals, that is hit number 6 of the night. And it brings Alexander McCoy to the plate. McCoy 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout and a ground out. He led off the 5th inning with a walk and scored the run. The pitch. And a pop-up off the hands, out of play, 0-1. Make sure you're with us in the 7th tonight as we'll go over some history on this day in baseball history. July 23rd. Pretty big day today in the MLB. The Hall of Fame inductions in Cooperstown, New York. 0-1. Breaking ball hit high into the air to center. Williams back. Now he comes in a few steps and makes the catch. The left-handed center fielder throws it back in, and there are 2 outs. I just have to say, now that Joe De Los Santos is gone, Joe, out of all the years of the players for the Express, he made it look easier out there more than anybody. Good speed. He's made some great plays out there. Good arm. Ujima waits, but definitely going to miss having Joe De Los Santos around. True professional. Very good player. And you have to expect he'll be drafted next year at some point. Waiting on the first pitch is Ujima. Cool, keeping an eye on the runner at first. Runner goes. The pitch is a ball and no throw to second. It'll be a stolen base. So Smiley into scoring position. Joe De Los Santos made a great first impression that first night. First AB, home run to left. Third or fourth AB, another home run to left. 1-0 to Ujima. He's 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And he swings and misses. He was out in front on that fastball. 1-1. Today's Hall of Fame induction, Scott Rowland and Fred McGriff inducted into Cooperstown. McGriff, a guy that waited a long time. He finally got it voted in by the veterans. Yeah, not the writers, but the veterans. 1-1. And that is hit high into the air, shallow right field. Reese Woody towards foul territory makes the catch. And the inning is over. Generals threaten in the 6th, but can't get a man across. They continue to trail by 2 with some frustration as we go to the bottom of the 6th. We go to the bottom of the sixth. Reese Woody, Michael O'Shaughnessy, and Logan Vaughn due up for the Strasburg Express. Luke Richards, the lefty, southpaw, out for another inning. He's been in since he took over in the fourth in relief of Charlie Doman. First pitch is a breaking ball skipping in front of the plate for a ball, 1-0. Some scores around Major League Baseball today. Phillies beat the Guardians 8-5 in 10 innings. Padres fell to the Tigers 3-1. Nationals swept the Giants. The Nats' first sweep since 2021. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Check swing up and in, 1-1. Yankees beat the Royals 8-5. Reds beat the Diamondbacks 7-3. Orioles beat the Rays 5-3. 1-1. That is strike two called. Marlins beat the Rockies 3-2 and 10. Twins beat the White Sox 5-4 and 12. Atlanta beat the Brewers 4-2. 1-2 is a ground ball to second. Miller sidearms at the first in time, and there's one out in the sixth. Cubs beat the Cardinals 7-2. Rangers beat the Dodgers 8-4.
Number 17, Michael O'Shaughnessy.
Astros beat the Athletics 3-2. Angels beat the Pirates 7-5. And the Blue Jays beat the Mariners 4-3. Sunday Night Baseball, Red Sox lead the Mets 1-0 going to the third. Here's O'Shaughnessy. Mike takes a ball. 1-0. O'Shaughnessy's been on 3 times tonight. He's been on a walk, a hit by pitch, and an error. Interesting line for Mike tonight. 2 balls and no strikes. That's off the plate, 3-0. O'Shaughnessy came into the game batting .302 with 4 home runs and 28 RBIs. And he takes off the plate for a called strike. Three and 1. Oh my. And that's up and in, and that is ball 4. 1-out walk for O'Shaughnessy.
The catcher, number 20, Logan Vaughn.
And the catcher, Logan Vaughn, will step up. Talking MLB Hall of Fame, Scott Rowland, the Cardinal and the Philly. I don't know if he played for any other teams. I think it was just Cardinals and Phillies. Started with the Phillies, but then really blossomed with the Cardinals. That's called a strike now, 0-1. Fred McGriff, Braves, Rays, Dodgers, Blue Jays, and that is fouled away. And I think the Dodgers. But I think you think of him most with the Braves, won the World Series with them. Think of him as a Tampa Bay Ray and Blue Jay too. But mainly the Braves. But he went in as, like, you know how they go in with no hat on their stone. He was no hat. That one misses, 1-2. Rowland, on the other hand, went in as a Cardinal. One ball, 2 strikes. Logan Vaughn looking to get on base here for the Express. He hits a hard ground ball to third. This could be 2. Going to second for 1. Back to first. Scooped up nicely at first by McCoy. And it's an around-the-horn double play as Vaughn hit it hard. But it goes down 5-4-3. It's a twin killing, and that'll end it here in the 6th. Generals coming back up to bat as we go to the 7th. Max Cool back out for another inning of relief when we come back. Braden Forchick leads it off for the Generals as we go to the 7th. Forchick, Lamar, and Shelley due up for Waynesboro. First pitch, lefty-lefty, is outside. History on this day in baseball history, July 23rd. We'll get it started here in just a second. With the three-hitter Forchick batting, a single, reached on an error, and another single. And he takes a strike. Things are getting a little bit wide back there, 1-1. And that is hit high into the air to left field. Making the catch is Hodges, and a high pop out for the first out in the inning. Anthony Lamar will bat.
44, Anthony Lamar.
Lamar 0 for 1. Ground out in the first. A walk in the fourth and the fifth. Speaking of stolen bases with Alexander McCoy, we'll get to that in a second. That is down and in. Today in 1907, the Austin Senators out of the Texas League steal 23 bases and beat San Antonio 44-0. 1-0. And that is popped up. First base side, and giving it a look is Barnes, but it's out of play, 1-1. And that misses. Today in 1922, when umpires Brick Owens and Tom Connolly miss a train, the Detroit and St. Louis trainers, Bitz Bierhalter and Dan Halley, are pressed into service. 2-1. That's a strike, 2-2. So two umpires miss the train, and each team has to send their trainer out to do the umpiring. Well, they didn't have robots back then, you know. Yeah, back in 1922, about 100 years ago. That's fouled away, still 2-2. Today in 1925, the Athletics moved back into first place with a 5-4 win over the Red Sox, and an assist from Lou Gehrig, who hits the first of his major league record 23 grand slams. 2-2. Swing and another foul back as Lamar going after the high fastball out of the zone. Today in 1932, Cleveland pitcher Wes Farrell makes 10 assists in a 12-inning game, but loses to the White Sox 6-5. The record in both leagues is 12 assists. 2-2. And a ground ball to third. O'Shaughnessy charges, plays it on a hop, throws to first in time. Nice play there from Michael O'Shaughnessy. He had to wait on the hop, and he made a perfect throw to first off the pick. And there are 2 outs in the 7th.
That brings to the plate the right fielder, number 31, Sean Shelley.
Here's Sean Shelley, the right fielder. Shelley is 1 for 3 tonight with a single and an RBI. And he hits one high into the air, center field. Let's see if the Express can catch a pop-up this time. They do. Williams comes in, makes the catch. Shelley actually took his piece of lumber all the way to first base with him. He's still holding the bat. As the Generals go down 1-2-3 in the top of the 7th. It's time to stretch it out. We go to the bottom of the 7th. We're back after this.
Sound with Bon Jovi.
Victor Castile leads it off for Strasburg as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. 4-2 Express. Castillo, Williams, and Hodges due up. Luke Richards back for another inning. The lefty has kept this game very tight. He's starting inning number 4 here, and it's quickly 0-2. He has gone 3 innings. He has allowed 1 hit, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout, and came into this game with an ERA of 11.82. Granted, only 5 1/3 to work with. And Castillo takes inside 1-2. It's a tough matchup here against this lefty. He takes in the dirt 2-2. Today in 1957, Mickey Mantle hits for the cycle and adds a stolen base against Chicago's Bob Keegan. The Yankees win it 10-6. 2-2. That's up high, 3-2. And that's a grounder to second. Miller charges, throws to first. Castillo got jammed, and there's 1 out here in the 7th. 1 up, 1 down for Ben Williams. Here's a funny one. Today in 1958, Dodger Norm Larker hits a ball just inside the first base line, which the Pirates believe to be foul. But when umpire Vic Delmore signals it fair, the pitcher Bob Porterfield picks up the ball from where it rolled into the bullpen. Swing and a miss. Though he wasn't playing, he was in the bullpen or whatever, he was ejected for intentional interference with the ball in play. Larker called safe on second base. The Dodgers still lose 11-3. 0-1. That is up high, 1-1. Today in 1960, Kansas City outfielder Whitey Herzog hits into the only all-Cuban triple play in Major League history, as that is in the dirt, 1-1. Herzog was there today at the, I guess that's the same Herzog. Was he a manager? Yeah, he was there at the Hall of Fame today, 1-1. Again, before my time, 2-1. Excuse me, 3-1. Williams awaits the pitch, and he takes and draws a walk.
30, Jason Hodges.
According to the home plate umpire. 1 out walk, here's Jason Hodges. The pitch. Today in 1962, pitcher Bob Feller and infielder Jackie Robinson, among a few others, inducted into the Hall of Fame today, back in 1962. And another pop-up for Hodges. Charging Smiley, he comes in towards the mound, makes the catch. He had to go a long ways to make that play. There are 2 outs, and La Sala will bat.
Second baseman, number 12, Anthony Losalo.
And that's fouled back. All right, I'm going to use I'm going to throw away the knowledge that I have for the meaning of what the GOAT means, the greatest of all time today. Here's one from 1987 after this pitch. This guy was called the GOAT, but for the wrong reasons. 0-1, huge jump, and that is popped up into left, coming in, and that's going to drop. Runner on his way, he's going to hold up at first. Now the ball gets away, and to second base is La Sala. So a single and an error on Forchik. Williams gets to third base. Forchik was playing pretty deep there and then made a bad throw back in and allowed LaSala to get the second. So it'll be second and third now with 2 outs. And are we going to have, okay, we have a pinch hitter here for Jerry Barnes. It's going to be Mitchell Smith. So Mitchell Smith is going to pinch hit here.
Batting for Express from UNC Greensboro, number 25, Mitchell Smith.
All right, y'all ready for this? The GOAT. Today in 1987, the Red Sox waive Bill Buckner. The GOAT of last season's World Series loss to the Mets. Bill, first base, Buckner.
Bill Buckner was a fine player.
One play.
You know where the goat came from, don't you?
Where'd the GOAT come from?
It's a Chicago Wrigley Field legend.
Yep, they wouldn't let him in.
Curse on.
Oh, yeah, the curse.
For a goat.
Oh, yeah, okay. So who turned it into greatest of all time?
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods?
Somebody sitting around too much time in their face.
So Mitch Smith will pinch hit here for the Express for Jerry Barnes, who went 0 for 2 tonight with a walk. Smith out of the University of North Carolina, Greensboro. 6-foot righty, 205. The righty Smith against the lefty Richards. That's outside. Today in 1991, Texas's Nolan Ryan notches his 308th career win. Goose Gossage garners his 308th career save. On this day in 1991, 1-0, Smith takes inside. The game for Nolan Ryan marked his 545th consecutive start. Are you kidding me? Surpassing Steve Carlton's major league record. That just sounds so crazy now to even think about. Good hitters count here for Smith, 2-0. That's up high, 3-1. Three and 0 to Mitch Smith. Smith batting 206 with a home run and 18 RBIs. And the pitch. And that is up high, ball 4. So Smith comes in and draws the walk. And it'll load the bases for Kohler. And we might have a meeting here. We do. And we've got a pitching change. New arm coming out of the bullpen for Waynesboro. We'll tell you about him right after this. New pitcher for Waynesboro. Time is called. New pitcher is Edwin Melendez. Melendez pitched here about a month and a half ago when they played here last time, and he got rocked pretty good. Melendez out of Bloomfield College. He will take over, and it's a new hitter for Strasburg. Ty Hooks will pinch hit, and Ty takes a breaking ball in there for a strike. Bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th, as it looks like maybe some rain is falling out there. I'm seeing the lights. It's getting cloudy, that's for sure. 0-1 to Hooks. Ty swings and misses at a breaking ball, 0-2. Strasburg trying to avoid leaving 3 men on base, 3 more men on base. Yeah, they let the bases loaded twice so far, 0-2. And a breaking ball hit past the third baseman in the left. One will score. Here's the throw to the plate. It takes a bad hop. And moving up are both runners. It's 6-2 Strasburg as Ty Hooks comes up big. 0-2 count, and he came up with the hit, scoring Williams and La Sala. 2 RBIs. So Smith is up to third. Hooks will be credited with a single, 2 RBIs, and then he got the. So another E7.
Now batting the right fielder, number 19, Reese Woody.
And we've got a pinch runner. Cade Parker is going to run for Ty Hooks. So Parker in at second base for Hooks, who comes up big. Back to the top of the lineup, here's Reese Woody. Woody batting from the left side. Strasburg leading it 6-2. The pitch. That's up high, 1-0. This inning all started with a ground out, then a walk, then a pop out, single, walk, error, 2 RBI, single with an error. 1-0. That's in the dirt.
50-50 going up after this happening.
Two balls, no strikes. Reese is 1 for 4 tonight. And he hits one high into the air to left field. Forchik moves over. He makes the catch. And the inning is over. Strasburg does score 2 runs as they extend their lead back out. They're up by 4. 6-2 Strasburg as we go to the 8th.
These are the pink tickets.
We go to the 8th. Frost, Miller, and Merrick due up here for the Generals as they now trail by 4. 0-1 from Cool. Ground ball to short. Charging LaSala. Throws to first in time. Anthony LaSala just moved over to shortstop for the first time tonight, and he makes a great play for the first out here in the inning.
Second base, number 2, Alex Miller.
Defensive changes here. As rain begins falling, we see some folks filing out. Smith is at first. Cade Parker in at second. LaSala at short. Alex Miller, the batter, he's 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts, and he reached on an error. And he lines one up the middle for a base hit. That is the 7th hit of the night for the Waynesboro Generals. Didn't waste any time there.
The catcher, number 19, Tanner Merrick.
That is the 2nd hit allowed tonight by Max Cool in relief. Here's Tanner Merrick, the catcher. Merrick 1 for 3 tonight. Single back in the 2nd. Strasburg just needs outs here. They're 5 outs away. The pitch. Fouled away, 0-1. A little bit of rain getting in here now, blowing into the press box. Oh, 1. Cool looking for the double play ball. Long look, and he finally deals. It is down and in. Final history note. Today in 2019, the Yankees defeat the Twins 14-12 in 10 innings in a game that features 5 lead changes, and the Yankees coming back from 6 runs down at one point. That was the game that Aaron Hicks made a great game-winning catch out there in the outfield. Ball in the dirt. Here's the throw to first. Not in time. Good throw from Vaughn, but back in safely as Miller. Two balls, 1 strike. And throw over, back in safely. Two, 1. And a ground ball to short. LaSala has it go right over his head. It bounced off the lip and went into left field. Probably would have had at least one on the play, but instead it's a base hit, and the Generals continue to be scrappy here in this one. First and second, 1 out.
Third baseman, number 25, Max Smiley.
Second hit of the night for Merrick. Here's the 9-hitter Smiley. He's 1 for 3. Looked like Strasburg was finally going to have a chance for another double play, but instead a hopper right over the head of the shortstop. Wind changing here at First Bank Park. Mountain disappearing out in right field. The pitch showing bunt and fouling it off. Okay. No. 0-1. Wonder if Woodstock's in a delay. It says they're only in the 2nd inning, 6-0. 0-1. Cool deals. Swing and a miss. Max Cool blows it by him, and he's ahead 0-2. Both teams with 8 hits apiece here in this ball game. Time is called, and we've got a pitch clock violation called on Cool. Haven't seen many of them this year, but there's one there. Just waiting for it to happen in the World Series or something. That'd be the end of that. 1-2, check swing. He went around, called strike 3 regardless. I think he swung, but it's out number 2 here in the 8th.
First baseman, number 34, Alexander McCoy.
And this could be the last chance here in this game. I don't know if let's see. Waynesboro, I guess, plays again tomorrow. McCoy, if you haven't been listening, he needs 1 stolen base to tie the all-time record in the Valley League for stolen bases. He needs 2 to set it, as this pitch is a called strike. 0-1. McCoy didn't think it was a strike, and us 3 up here didn't either. 0-1. Yeah, the issue is on that pitch, there's nothing you can do with it as a righty. You can't, I mean, if you want to hit yourself in the knee maybe with the bat or the ball, that would be something to do, but 0-1, runners go, now they stop, ground ball to short, LaSala going to go to second. 6-4 as he tosses it to Parker, and the half inning is over. Generals go down with a little bit of noise, but nothing run-wise in the 8th. Strasburg up 6-2. We go to the last of the 8th. We're back after this. O'Shaughnessy will lead it off as we start the bottom of the 8th inning. Melendez is still on the mound for the Generals. O'Shaughnessy's had an interesting night. He has walked twice. He reached on a hit by pitch and an error. He also has an RBI and a run scored. He hits a ground ball foul, 1-1. And looks like possibly a lightning stoppage here, which we're official, so I don't know why there'd be any reason to get back to playing. Oh my, okay. It was not our call this time. So a discussion here about weather. Will we wait 30 minutes or will we go home? I can hear thunder as we speak. And the ball game has been called.
There was lightning in the air.
The Strasburg Express have been awarded the victors here tonight, as this game is going to end here at 8:29 due to weather.
All right, we got significant errors.
So Strasburg wins it tonight. And with the victory, they have appeared to have clinched a top 3 spot in the Valley League playoffs, according to my math. Unofficially, have clinched over Winchester, meaning tomorrow's game is going to be pretty pointless for both teams. Strasburg wins it tonight in a weather-shortened game by a final score of 6-2. With the win, Strasburg is now 11 games over 500. They have backed 11 games over 500 with their 27th win of the year. And they are back with a 3-game winning streak, which feels good for the Express after they had really hit the skids for a while. Again, tonight's game being called due to weather. Winning pitcher tonight, we are going to discuss to see who will get the win tonight. It will either be obviously Isaac Fix or Max Cool. Losing pitcher is going to be Charlie Doman for the Waynesboro Generals. Again, tonight's final score, Strasburg wins it in the bottom of the 8th as lightning and thunder and storms are coming through. The game has been called. Strasburg up to 27-16. Waynesboro falls to 11-31. We will be right back here tomorrow night at 7 o'clock as the Express will host the Winchester Royals. And we look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for welcoming us into your living rooms or wherever you may be watching tonight's ball game. Strasburg and Waynesboro out of the Valley Baseball League. Strasburg victorious tonight 6-2. And they have unofficially clinched a top 3 final position in the Valley League standings. Talk to you again tomorrow night from Strasburg. This is Kyle Gutschall signing off for the 2023 Strasburg Express and the Valley Baseball League.